keep this live real short, real sweet, right? Let me tell you something, man. Woman, if you a hoe, be a real hoe. Everybody talk about spirituality and all that shit. Yes, they say there's perks to being celibate, but because you're celibate, you're not sharing energy, information to the people, and therefore you know yourself. Like, that's the point. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, God already knows who you is, and yourself and your right mind, you already know who you is. So, what's the point of trying to pretend like, oh, I'm a good girl, I'm trying to be a housewife, I'm trying to be this, when you know you have multiple niggas that you attract to, you know you fuck with this nigga on a sexual attraction basis, or this other nigga, but you're willing to play the role to this nigga who really over here doing this too, right? So you can play roles with people all you want, but you already know who you is. So this is why when people get called out, especially when women get called out, you're a hoe, because that's the real hoe, aka you were fake. We thought you was Miss Goody Two Shoes, and you're trying to be a wife, or you're trying to be this in a relationship or some shit, and then they find out you a hoe, and then it's more detrimental for you. But if we know someone's a hoe, then we know how to deal with them. That doesn't make you a bad person. What makes you a bad person is lying to people and putting off an image of something that you're not. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And so even men, this is why men get so mad and they'll be so quick to get in their feelings and all pissed off because they're like, damn, I thought she was, No, we already knew. We already knew that she was a hoe, but for some reason, the sex or something got in the way of what you already knew. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all. You know what I'm saying? So this is why, woman, you're going to save yourself less friction, less negative experiences if you just do what you want to do in the first place. If you want a man, you submit yourself to that man, understand damn near what he says goes, in a sense, when you with him. That's who you want to be a hoe for or do all the sexual shit with, okay, there you go. Now, if you actually want to be a ho-ho in a real money sense, you know what I'm saying? There you go. You go out in the streets, you do what you do. But it's better for you to be straight up with a person like me. Like, man, I fuck with this dude, I fuck with that dude. You know what I mean? I'm a very sexual person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of person who wants to get held down and live with you or, figure out something. See, it's better just to come as you are. So you can meet and deal with the right people that accept you for who you is. So you wonder why when shit don't work out and motherfuckers start seeing who you really is, it's like, damn, why is they so mad? You know what I'm saying? Or I thought I can get over on these people or whatever. Because you came acting like this. And when you be as you are, it's no act. Everything's fluid. You know what I'm saying? This is why people get so mad or they try to act like I'm being, no, because I'm saying some shit and it's easy for me to say it because I already know what I'm doing. I'm being myself. No matter what, I'm addressing that problem or addressing whatever's going on because this is what I do. So I'm being myself. So me addressing this, I've seen it. I dealt with it, but I'm telling you, when you're dealing with someone like me, and most people, if you want sex from a man or you want something, you're going to get it. Women are going to find it. Most men got low standards and they barely even have pussy their whole life, so they going to fuck whoever. Just get thrown at. Oh, I've been on semen retention. Bullshit. You've been jacking off, you've been doing hella shit, and you just ain't been getting no pussy, and barely even have pussy at that. You know what I'm saying? So especially when a hoe comes into your life that's playing the good girl role, y'all niggas be the first ones to fall for it. Y'all niggas be the first ones to get fucked over. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? My dumb ass is to fix this goddamn shrink. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. And that's why I say this shit too, because God already knows. You know what I'm saying? God already knows what you're doing. You already know who you are. So it's going to make it easier on yourself because then you don't have to put in the extra work of anything else you're trying to do by putting on an image. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody be like, oh, no, that's wrong. No, listen, everybody's going to say something's wrong, but listen, there's rich people, there's different people in marriages that watching OnlyFans is going to pay for hoes, all this shit. So it's like, bro, it's just part of life. But people like us, like the truth, we would rather know what it is. And shit, since we already can sense the truth, or we already know what it is in general, we know if you a hoe. So you can't play with us. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to act one way when we know you is actually just, that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if you a hoe, really be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have a lot of sexual partners or you got this amount, you want to be with this dude, okay, go be with that dude. But if you're trying to be a hoe for one person, aka do all the sexual shit with one person, okay, then that's your man, and you let him know that, so then he be more willing to be with you. But don't fall back from that. You know what I'm saying? This is why marriage and things don't work in the society, because they're not thinking realistic. You You know, people want anything that they think of. They want any and everything if they want it. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Be true. God already knows who you are. You already know who you are. So why the fuck is you running from that? Well, you could just be authentic. It'll work out so much better. You won't have to stress out or worry when people start calling you out or shit just don't work out for you in the long run because we know who you is now. You know what I'm saying? And some people maybe they did know who you was, they just didn't want to admit it. So and that's to my fellas, don't be gullible and greedy. You know what I'm saying? When a hoe is not no housewife. You know what I'm saying?